The rhythm of life on a submarine is routinely interrupted by a call to action from the onshore command center.
Code radio receiving flash traffic.
No one on board knows when these messages will come or what they'll require.
Code radio flash traffic is exercise emergency action message. Recommend alert 1.
Radio count.
This message calls for a battle station's missile drill.
Alert 1, alert 1.
It's an exercise.
Off the deck. Proceed to launch depth and prepare to hover. Proceed to launch depth and prepare to hover, aye, sir. Dive, proceed to launch depth, prepare to hover.
A president gives a launch order. It's processed by the military. They transmit it over radio communications to submarines and other forces. So what you're seeing is a crew that is going onto battle station to fire its weapons on the order of the president. And all life on the submarine crew revolves around that one short-coded message, and in particular, a set of codes in that message that must match the codes that is in the safe on the submarine. If those codes match, that order is considered to be a legitimate order from the president directly. And the crews validate that message. That's critical.
Message is ready for format verification.
And the senior officers on board have to be convinced that they have a valid order.
Control, executive officer. This message requires battle station's
Missile. Man, battle station's missile.
Chief of the watch, sound the general alarm.
If one were to imagine a scene from the next World War, it might look something like this.
Battle station's missile. Simulate spinning up all missiles. Captain, the EM team has a properly formatted message. Request permission to authenticate.
Mr. Neese, do you concur?
Yes, Captain, I concur.
Mr. Duran, do you concur?
I concur, Captain.
You have permission to authenticate.
Authenticate, aye, sir. Captain, the message authenticates.
I agree, Captain, the message authenticates.
Captain, I concur. I concur. It is an authentic message. Executive officer, break out the CIP key.
Break out the CIP key, aye, sir.
Attention all quartermaster, Lieutenant Colossi, the deck and the con.
Let's deck recommend all stop.
Helm all stop. All stop, Hands all stop, sir. Very well, Helm. I'll back one
The submarine is brought to an undisclosed launch depth where it will hover, waiting for the word to fire.
Let's deck ready to hover.
Very well, diving officer. Diving officer, commence hovering.
Commence hovering, aye. Chief of the watch, commence hovering.
Set condition 1SQ. This is the captain. This is an exercise.
The crew must recognize the voices of both of the ship's senior officers before proceeding.
2, 3, 4, 1, 4. Second condition 1SQ, this is the executive officer. This is an exercise. Second condition 1SQ, this is an exercise. Count up.
Condition 1SQ is the highest state of readiness on a submarine.
Condition 1SQ. Messenger. That's the con. Weapons launcher ready. Launch weapons ready. Stand by fire order.
Stand by fire order, aye, sir.
The fire order will be 12.
The fire order will be 12. Can't by top eye. Fire and order verified, sir.
Very well.
Second condition 1SQ, this is.
As a security measure, the keys required to launch the missiles are kept in separate safes on board the submarine.
Down the firing key.
12 is simulated with
I have the firing key.
They are retrieved by 3 officers and exchanged in the moments preceding launch.
Officer deck dive is in 1SQ.
Captain, ship is manned for battle station missile. Dive in condition 1SQ.
Very well. Weapons con, the printouts have been validated.
Weapons con, the printouts have been verified. Count up. Con weapons nav is operating on soon. Nav con, nav on deck. Supervisor weapons, both manual hold all tubes with the exception of tube 12. Both manual hold all tubes with the exception of tube 12, Supervisor. Weapons supervisor, manual holds opposed, all twos with the exception of tube 12. Supervisor weapons eye.
Launcher, select normal launch depth. Simulate prepressurizing tube 12 to normal launch depth. Simulate pressurizing tube 12 to order launch depth, aye.
Stand by to simulate pressurizing tube 12. Order launch.
Supervisor
Matter 6 ready.
Matter 6, supervisor eye.
Supervisor, matter 7. Matter 7 ready.
Matter 7, supervisor eye. Con weapons
ready. Launch ready, aye.
Condition 1SQ, tube 12. Weapons con.
Weapons con, you have permission to fire.
Weapons con, you have permission to fire.
Weapons on, initiating fire.
Initiate fire.
Denote 12. Prepare 12. Away.
12, away.
Missiles committed away. Weapons con,
Weapons con, permission to fire is removed.
The reality of this drill brings an important question to mind. Despite the many layers of procedural safeguards, could a missile be launched accidentally or without official authorization?
Set condition 4SQ, secure from battle station's missile.
All that prevents the crews from firing their weapons is their training, professionalism, and loyalty, which I think is very deep, and I'm not going to lose sleep over that concern. However, given the fact that accident or unauthorized use is the more likely or plausible route to Armageddon, I think we should be taking every possible step to ensure that safeguards are absolutely ironclad. And the ballistic missile submarine raises immediate concern because of the lack of physical safeguards that absolutely prevent the crew from firing their weapons.